What an exciting time it is for Alba members. Our first ever, our inaugural conference is coming to Greenock Town Hall, and many people have signed up for it. Over 700 delegates. Now, we're working hard to make the conference as safe as possible with every precaution in terms of COVID-19. But the meat of the agenda is what's exciting Alba members. We've got motions which display where Scotland should be moving in terms of economic recovery from COVID, in terms of ending nuclear weapons, in terms of Scotland's European future, in terms of how to mobilise Scotland's resources to make a real contribution against global warming. That's the stuff, that's the meat of the Alba agenda. And of course, Alba will be becoming a properly democratic political party with our first elections. The office-bearer election is currently underway, and I can tell you that the national executive elections, where there have been floods of nominations for both the places on the men's and the women's sections, they'll also be announced this coming week in terms of who Alba members can vote for. So we'll go into this first conference with high hopes and with brave hearts, because the justification for Alba has never been more clear. The SNP Green Coalition is failing across many areas of policy, health, education, handling the COVID pandemic. And that's obviously going to have an impact on their electoral support. Now, last thing we want is people turning away and going back to the tired old unionist politics of Labour and Tory, and therefore an independence alternative is absolutely essential. A party which will put independence with the urgency that it requires for Scotland, which recognise that independence is not an alternative or something to be postponed until after COVID. It's essential to genuine recovery. It's essential to changing the way we do things in Scotland. It's essential to social and economic equality. It's essential to get rid of nuclear weapons. Independence is not something for the hereafter. It's something for the here and now. And that's the urgency that Alba injects into the independence debate. Alba is the grit in the independence oyster. So I'll see you in Greenock. Let's have an inaugural conference that will be talked about for years to come.